So we have the Giant TCR 2020. Is it going to come out soon? I think it is. I do hear a little bird has been messaging me, and there is a TCR potentially on its way, but you didn't hear that from me. What would I like to see that TCR? I would like to see a few things. I'm a fan of Giant bikes. My TCR did crack. My ISP did crack the seat posts in Giant. Initially said no warranty. So I sent them a few more emails and they didn't reply back. But my local shop, who went to bat for me, said, Harley, we do have a new frame on its way for you. So thanks, Giant Adelaide, for helping me out with that. The Giant TCR is a bike I've ridden a lot. I've ridden a lot of TCRs over the years. Friends' bikes, not owning, but friends' bikes. I've ridden my own TCR a lot, and I think the quality of the carbon is really good. My bike feels super, super stiff, and I compare it because I could jump on a brand new TCR, and it just feels the same. You know, the new TCR feels the same as my old one. I can't feel any difference at all. If you blindfolded me, so that level of carbon quality is exceptional. You know, I've ridden other bikes, Cervelos. I owned a Cervelo for a while there, and it was a super light bike, and I did a lot of fast times on that bike, and I really enjoyed it. But the front derailleur kept snapping off, and it was definitely getting very, very flexy. And I rode another Cervelo that felt stiff. I'm like, hang on, what's going on here? So not all carbon quality is the same. So I would say Giant has the best quality carbon. Second would be Specialized. I've got a few tarmacs here, and then probably third would be Trek. You know, and Cannondale as well. Cannondale does some good stuff. So again, they're all good enough. They're all good enough. It just comes down to if you're going to keep a bike long term, your warranty service, and if you're going to have any problems with that. So I'd say otherwise, I would like to see the new Giant. This is what I'd like to see. I'd like to see direct mount brakes. You know, why are we using rim brakes? We don't really need those little dual pivot ones. Why not go direct mount? Let's go direct mount. Why are we using disc brakes? I mean, disc brakes are an option for some people, but the industry's pushing them like they're superior. And sure, if I was a bicycle courier, I would run disc brake bikes because it's just, you know, in the wet, you need better braking. If you're a bike messenger, you're always on the brakes. But otherwise, if you're racing road bikes, you don't need your brakes hardly at all. You know, hardly at all. But direct mount brakes offer better modulation but better tyre clearance. So one advantage disc brake bikes do is they give you better tyre clearance. Cool. But I want to see direct mount brakes on more bikes. I would love to see the TCR with direct mount brakes. Get rid of the ISP. Go old school Team Telecom, Team Once. You know, those old school TCR bikes where they had the telescoping 27.2 seat post. Get rid of the fancy aero seat post that sort of, you know, or make it like the Specialized tarmac, that sort of D-shaped, D-fuse copy style. Giant and Specialized should get together. I know it will never happen. Get together, and I would love to see a Specialized tarmac geometry on a Giant TCR carbon quality with the direct mount brakes. That Giant Overdrive 2 head tubes, fantastic, very steering precise, good confidence inspiring setup with the tarmac seat post. It's very, very comfortable seat post. You know, but we don't see that. And get rid of the BB30 OSBB tarmac. It's too much creaking. I rode a demo bike. I was so close to buying this bike, right? A new one. And I'm riding the demo bike, and the demo bike's ticking. The BB, I'm like, I just don't have time for ticking bottom bracket. It's a first world fucking problem. I get it. But just ticking bottom brackets in 2019. What? You know, not acceptable. Acceptable on a second-hand bike from 1997. Acceptable. A brand new S-Works $12,000, $14,000 bike. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Get rid of the BB30s. Why? Why are we even using that? What that has no advantage except for more maintenance, more faffing around. If anyone out there knows a way to stop a BB30 from creaking, let me know. Because Specialized sure don't know that yet. Because their bikes tick out of the box, some of them. It's like, what is going on? What is going on? I understand most people who buy an S-Works tarmac will never ever ride it very much at all. They will just buy it, do a few rides, do a low-carb keto diet, and then quit cycling and ride the bike once a year or whatever. And just sit there or end up in bikeexchange.com.au. I get that. So a lot of bikes these days aren't really built to perform. They're built to look cool. They're built to woo-woo your mates at the cafe. They're built to be super high maintenance, so you spend more money at the local bike shops. The bike shop says, yeah, well, if we sell this bike with a lot of wanky handlebars and takes 2 mechanics to adjust the stem height, then we'll make more money on parts and accessories and labour time. So that's good for us. So the bike industry is like, yeah, cool. I get it. But the bikes are a lot harder to maintain now. There's all this aero shit going on. You don't need a fucking aero bike. Cipollini didn't have an aero bike, man. All you need is gearing, half decent brakes, a decently stiff frame, and as light as possible. Light as possible. But this is the game we live in. So that's what I'd like to see, the new Giant TCR. That would be an ideal bike. But then again, when that happened, that would be the world's most perfect bike. Giant carbon, overdrive 2, outboard bearing, get rid of the press fit, which can have problems in ovalization. Get a GXP outboard bearing style. Body bracket. Well, why did we even change that? Well, nothing wrong with that. Direct mount brakes, telescoping seat post. Ideally, maybe 27.2, which is good enough. And if you want extra customer comfort, you can go the D-fuse shaped. We could do that. But that would be the world's best ever road bike in history. So one more time. Giant carbon. Direct mount brakes. Tarmac geometry. Outboard bearings. The overdrive 2 head tube. A telescoping seat post, which was easy to travel with. You can adjust it up and down. Micro adjustments if you're a bit anal about your seat height. And always sharing your bike with a friend. Things like that. It would be... that would be the world's best road bike. But my friends, that's never going to happen. Because the bike industry isn't about putting out the best product. It's putting out the most profitable product. The shit that'll get the noobs drooling over it, Half the pros don't even ride the new shit. They're like, oh my God, we've got disc brake bikes. We have to ride them. Oh, they're heavy slugs. Give me an old school pro bike. Lightweight carbon. Rim brakes. Give me that. Easy to work on. None of the world team mechanics love these new Madones or Vengers or Propels. They're like, oh my God, a fucking head fuck. They love the old school style, external cables or whatever. Just easy bikes to maintain, easy bikes to ride, easy to get parts for. Enough with the faff, but I understand that's the industry we live in. We can't give people good product. We've got to give them wanky product. People don't buy good product. They buy status product. They're buying status machines. And that is ever increasing, especially with social media. People are buying status bikes that look cool, look fantastic, but they ride like tanks. They creak and groan, and they're head fuck for any mechanic who works on them.